Octran, and I'm the jungler for San Jose State, and we're currently sponsored by the Blue Pill. Shout out to them.
I'm RXZ Slash, and I play mid.
I'm Brandon, and I play AD carry.
I'm Jake, go by Jakira. I play top lane for San Jose State, the Blue Pill.
We had to change our AD players because of circumstances regarding the rules. So we had to pick up Brandon, which turned out very well. And then we had to practice and make sure his play style meshed our team and like our calls.
Yeah, it was definitely a challenging and fun experience, and yeah, I just really liked the team playing with them. It was a lot of pressure, and it was my first LAN event.
Well, I was actually wondering. Okay, so you said you picked up a random, and that would be Baby Brandon. So he's the random, correct? Yeah.
I think he said Brandon, not Randall.
You said okay. You said Brandon. You said okay. I thought you said a random. All right. Well, if that's the case, still, Baby Brandon, did you have well, I guess I could say collegiate team before experience before this. Did you have any kind of big team experience before this?
No, the only experience I had before this was playing in NCS or something with the San Jose State B team. So, yeah.
All right, well that's fair. I mean, at least you made it to MLG. That's pretty freaking exciting. I didn't get to go. That was my own doing. So it happens. Congratulations for filling in some pretty big shoes, like Rapid said. Those are some pretty big shoes to fill in. Apparently, you did pretty well. So good job, man.
Well, I haven't really had any like prior team experience. This is kind of my first major 5v5 team, and I mean, I've never really been to LAN, so does the college scene, the college like CSL is a way to play like in a serious 5v5 environment and go to LANs, and I really like that. Finals at MLG was pretty exciting because we get to, I mean, obviously play at a LAN and we can kind of see who we're up against, and we prepared pretty hard, practiced together, and I just think the LAN was really fun.
Well, I've been playing a lot of fives since like the beginning of season 2, so I've been around for a while, and then eventually got picked up with a team. I think it started with me, Ghost Zero, and E-Honda, and E-Honda was playing AD, and then that team broke apart, and then it became the Salad Bar like way later, and I joined the support. Well, I never even like practiced support. They just needed a support, and I had the mechanics, so I was like, okay, I'll try support out.
How is it that you guys like came together with the team? Did you just like hold tryouts at your school, or did you just like know people from solo queue, or how'd that work out?
I think last year Ken set up tryouts, and then who did we have? We had Jake, Ken, me, and then 2 other people that aren't here on the team anymore.
Yeah, he posted a post on Facebook in like the SJSU League group, and we just had like whoever was high elo just posted that, and then we set up a team and did tryouts, and then we figured out our starting 5.
Cool. Well, then that goes over like brief introductions for the team. But so tell us about like going into MLG. Like you guys are coming into the grand finals of CSL. You know you're going to be facing California State Fullerton. Did you guys like do research on them, or what was your preparation like coming into MLG?
Well, DK Bina was my former AD on Soundbar.
Yeah.
So
was there a little bit of familiarity there?
Yeah. And we played at the last MLG for the Challenger Series.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's very fun. But going back to the question, we knew that they weren't as strong as us, so knowing that, we were really confident.
So just like win your lane and win the game kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Story.
I mean, we're known for like better late game fighting, so if we win our lanes, then we just win the game from there.
So I don't know if I know it's been a while since the grand finals. We did have to kind of postpone them, and then California State Fullerton then wound up forfeiting the last game, making you guys the winners. So I know it's been a while, but how did you guys handle the games? Like you won game one, and then what was that like going into game one and then going into game two? Were you guys just perfectly confident both games, or I know game two was a little bit closer, if I can put it that way.
I think
game one was closer.
Yeah, I think game one was closer, but
We were down 0-3, and then we came back.
So how'd you guys go about like? I guess if you have to make a comeback in the first game, was there anything that you discussed between them to hopefully make the second game less difficult?
Well, the first game was pretty unfortunate because
Unfortunate. That's a good word.
the 3 kills that they got, or like, well, the majority of their kills, the beginning kills, were from the blue fight, and we had a ward on blue, and unfortunately it bugged out, and like the ward only saw the 2 lizards from the blue camp, and like the golem was gone, so we thought it was down.
Ooh.
So we had to like hesitate taking blue because I didn't know it was actually there until I checked, and if we knew it was there, we could have just taken like 15 seconds earlier, and I think we could have avoided that fight in the first place.
And then just not got in had you have the extra information. You know, knowing that in retrospect, it makes a lot more sense. As a shoutcaster, I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
Let's think through this team's motivation behind doing this play. Let's desperately try to look for something intelligent about it. But if the ward bugs out, then that obviously gives you a little bit less information to work with. So...
Yeah.
So that was a little bit unfortunate for game one. What was it like starting out 0-3? Was it just like, you know, play safe and play for late game, or did you guys have ways in mind to come back from that?
I think we were okay because since we didn't see that they like practiced as much as us, we thought that they wouldn't be prepared for a 4v0. So we 4v0'd them, and then we got 2 towers, and I don't even know if they got.
We traded 2 for 1.
Okay, yeah, well, 2 for 1. So we were already heading gold there, and then our top laner had better farm than theirs. So we just thought like 3 kills isn't that much because we weren't that behind in gold because of the tower.
And they also didn't do dragon.
Yeah, off the 4v0. They actually did a good job reacting to you guys 4v0. They didn't see the lane swap coming, and then you guys had to make like an epic race down to the bottom lane. And you're just like, all right, well, we're all gonna lane swap now. It was a great migration down there. But then the 4v0 worked out really, really well after that. But so coming into I guess game number 2, it's I guess for you guys it was all about like winning your lanes. What was your like? Did you have a strategy planned out for game 2 after coming out of game 1?
I mean, the mid laner mained like old LeBlanc, Ziggs, and something else. So we pretty much banned out his champions and then picked Ziggs. So mid lane was one off that.
And of course they couldn't do that to you guys because you have a vast array of champions in your pool, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good. I'm glad we got that straightened out. So, do you have any further questions for them, Pheqes, before I give them an opportunity to shamelessly plug their sponsors again?
I don't even know. Like, have we even asked how they feel? How do you guys feel winning? Like, you guys are winners. You guys are the champions. How do you feel?
This is like where you do a happy dance or something. I don't know.
Yeah, any of you can answer, really.
Well, I feel pretty good because coming off second place, you know, at NACC kind of sucked.
I know. Well, I'm like, I don't want to bring that up too much because, yeah, it did suck for you guys. I mean, you guys got all the way there. It was on the grand stage. It was pretty exciting there. But I mean, I don't want to bring it up too much. But yeah, you did rebound. You became at least CSL champions on that one, and at MLG for yeah, you actually, you guys are at MLG. How do you feel about all of that? Someone besides Locktran, since he was the one that piped up. We'll go with Jakiro. How did you feel, Jakiro?
I mean, yeah, it was great winning, and we played. It was like every Saturday for like about 2 or 3 months to play all these teams, and then we finally can get to the big stage and win it. It's pretty nice. there's a lot of work that built up to it.
All right, cool. So some final closing questions. What's next for you guys? Are there any other tournaments that you're planning on competing in, or what's next as far as SJSU, or more importantly, the Blue Pill?
I think the tournaments will be starting when the school year starts. So for now, it's just taking a break, practicing.
Are you guys going to be attempting to qualify for the NACS?
No. Executioner Ken is doing his own thing with the team, and some of us don't want to dedicate as much time as we need to for NACS because of school and stuff.
So you're just going to be sapping the CSL and other collegiate tournaments of all of their prize money by taking it from all the other schools?
Collegiate Kings.
All right. So last but definitely not least, why don't you tell us a little bit more about how you guys went from being SJSU, just another collegiate team, to now sponsored by the Blue Pill, who's been covering you guys for NACC and now here in the CSL Grand Finals?
Well, our old manager Sergio found the Blue Pill, and then we had a deal with them for the NACC, and we played under them for the NACS, like the weekend after NACC, and then after that, we talked to him again before MLG, and we partnered up with him again. And it's been a nice relationship, and it's mutually beneficial.
Well, cool. So do you guys have any other shout-outs? I guess we can kind of go down the line. Are there any inspirations for you, besides, of course, your parents and teachers and other cool stuff, you know?
Start with baby Brandon. I haven't heard from him that much.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you to the Blue Pill for sponsoring and believing in us. Thank you, Riot, for helping us with our travel fees. CSL for holding the league and the tournament. The team, obviously, because for dedicating time with each other. And yeah, and thanks to my family and friends. Yeah.
And now let's go to Arxie Slash.
All right. Well, thank you to the Blue Pill for helping us with all the money. Riot for helping us with the travel costs. Thanks to my girlfriend for supporting me. And that's it.
And Jakiro?
Pretty much the same thing as these guys said, but the Blue Pill, Riot, my team for coming home and winning it, and
Letting
I guess
you play
everyone in
Teemo.
yeah, that too. And then Solid Spartan, Star League, and CSL for making this event happen.
And last but not least,
Shout outs to the Blue Pill, of course, for sponsoring us, and then shout outs for CSL and Riot for working something out for us to be able to fly down. Shouts to Jaws for helping them make that happen. Shout out to my girlfriend Rita and my family. They always watch our matches, even my mom and my dad, and they have no clue what's going on. So
that's pretty awesome. It's nice to see everybody involved there. And of course, shout outs to the ever absent Executioner Ken for being a great support all season long and helping bring you guys to victory in your flawless Grand Finals performance at MLG. So big thanks also to the Blue Pill and everybody at the CSL for making the Grand Finals happen. It's just been an awesome season to be a part of it, and even better now that it has come to a close. So we look forward to seeing you guys next season and hopefully continuing in your many successes. And I want to thank you guys for participating in the CSL, and I guess we'll see you guys later. I think that does it for the interview, unless you have any closing remarks, Pheqes.
No, dude, you're pretty much covering everything. I don't even know why I'm here. Like, I'm just here to look pretty.
Exactly.
Really.
We got to take care of that somewhere, and I know Lock Chan isn't going to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this up. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys next season.